you're watching Jana FX, and in this video I'm going to show you how to backtest EA in MT4. This video is sponsored by Markets.com. It is available on MT4, 5 and its own award-winning web trader. It is one of the most licensed and regulated brokers in the market, offering some of the lowest commission and tightest spreads in the marketplace. So you see this site right now on my screen, and if you are interested, please visit it. You will find the link in the description under this video. Okay guys, so how to test EA or any indicator in MT4? It is quite easy, and so if you already trading with one of the brokers, and so you already have installed MT4, then you will have the history. So the backtest goes back to so many months or could be years, and so it depends how long you've been trading with your broker. That's the backtest you can do. If you few months, then the backtest would be only few months. If it's years, then it would be so many years you are already with that broker. And but if you are new, then you need to, of course, first of all download MT4, and afterwards you would need to get the data, and because you are new, it's only probably going to be historical data for a couple of months, and so you can do the backtest based on the data of your broker for a couple of months. But there is also the other way to download more data. If you want to do a backtest for a few years, let's say, but it's going to be data not from your broker, but from MetaQuotes. Okay, so that's, you need to understand, it will be different. So you have to decide. So if you want to do this backtest for so many months, years, or it would be enough just for a couple of months what your broker, you want to test exactly the particular broker, or you want to just test a particular EA to see in the periods of years. So I'm just saying that because with different brokers you will have different results, so then you will have less questions why it's happening. So now you know. So if you downloaded the first time, so for example you want to test first of all a pair, right? Let's say it's going to be euro-dollar, and as a new, you would need to download that for a couple of months history. So what you do usually when you open the chart, right, you download it, you open it, and it will be probably at 1 hour. So you need to go to 1 minute, and well, you pretty much need to go through every time frame just in case. Okay, so to get all you can do, and then you would have to do is to press the button page up. Okay, so you do page up and you just hold it and hold it. I'm going to have a very long one here because I am trading with this broker for a year, and so you see I don't really need to do so. But if you are the first, so it will finish in a couple of months, whatever. So before that, if you have this button pressed, you see, the problem you will have, it will try to bring you back to the beginning all the time. So to not have it, you have to check that and disable it. Okay, so it's disabled now. So you just disable everything and just you hold page up until it's finished. So when it stops, you're done. And so do it for every time frame: 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15, 30 minutes, and 1 hour, up to whatever time frame you're going to test, right? So now, after you downloaded every time frame, you have to go and get your tester. So what you can do is go into the view, and you have a strategy test. So you can make a note to remember. It's called Control R. So you press that, and here you go. That's your tester. Okay. So here you have this. You see, we are going to try, and I'm going to show you example how to test Jana FX line trade we have. And so you see here you can have any EA or indicator you want. So this is, well, first of all, of course, it's expert advisors here on the left. So this is where you can choose, or it's if you want to indicator, you can press indicator and then you can choose any indicator. So as I'm going to do an expert advisor, Okay, so I'm picking up. This is my expert advisor. Here we go. So what is it next? So if you are happy with only whatever months with that new broker, or if you have your old broker and you're happy with the history you have there, it's fine. Okay, so now if you want to download that history from MetaQuotes, right, and test back for years, for a few years, let's say, so bear in mind it's not going to be your broker data, it's going to be MetaQuotes. So you press F2. Okay, so you will have a window which looks like this, and so you need to download the history for every pair you're going to test. So we have an euro dollar, so we're going to major, and this is our euro dollar, and you press on it and you can see I'm going to download 1 minute, right? So I'm pressing it twice, so it shows you how many records you have in database. We are pressing download, right? Okay, so then you can read this all and you press okay, and you just wait until it downloads. So after you download it once, you can press again, and so it will recalculate for all other time frames, so you don't have to do every single time frame. So it's, you see, if it says no new data, then you press okay, yes, okay, and that's it. You just wait a little bit and you're done. So now you can see you have like quite a lot of records. So now it's possible to test for a few years. So, but I'm not going to do it for a few years. I'm going to show you example what to do next. So you choose expert advisor, then the expert you want to test, and you choose a pair you're going to trade, you're going to test. So we have euro vs dollar. Then you can choose period of time you want to test. So I'm going to put 1 hour chart because now we have it all through 1 minute for all the time frames. So you choose every tick. That would be better. You can try different other settings, but I just use this one, every tick. That's what we need. And so now we're going to choose spread, and this is in points. And so you can choose current is wherever it is, but I'm going to choose a little bit more because euro dollar usually spread between two, well, usually they say 0 to 2 pips. So I'm going to put 30 points, which is 3 pips. And okay, so what else? So I'm going to use the date. Here's the visual mode. If you press that, so you will see the picture. If you untick that, then it's going to be invisible. So let's do it. Well, I'm going to show you first without it and then with this. And so this is where you can choose the date. So let's say we have now is 2020 and we have January. I'm not going to use January. Let's say, well, let's do a short one so you can see. Let's say from, we have opened the market 2nd of February and we're going to do it up today, right? So let's say 15th of February. So but you can choose, that's the dates you can choose wherever, right? So the dates you want, wherever is downloaded. So now we're going to go to expert advisors properties, and this is where we have, you see, this is my expert, and so you can do the settings. So usually, so let's say we have lot size 0.02, then take profit is usually we do -20, stop loss we're going to put 60. Then I have all these different settings, so you can try them. That's what I'm telling you guys. You can try different setups, and that's what you do, like changing them. So then, okay, we will do with mine recovery attempts, recovery lot size, limit I have here. Well, let's say I'm going to do the bigger lot size. So for different years, you'll have obviously different settings. So we're going to have lot here is 60, okay, and recovery rate, let's say 70, recovery factor, I'm going to do a little bit, 0.1, okay, like this. And so here I will do a little bit more tests on my year. Right now I'm just giving an example. So we're going to buy, let's say we want a specific time, so I'm not going to do it manually. You can't do it manually here, right? So you can do automatic, unless you have special built on into it and you can do things. But so buy stop, let's say at 1:30, and sell at 1:30. So at the specific time, the EA will be buying and selling. And so we're going to place also, so I want to distance from that time, also 20 pips. We will do 20 pips, and we have orders paying the lifespan, the minutes. In my EA I need, so I put 180 minutes. So that's it. That's pretty much it. I set up, so I'm pressing OK. So that's how you do the settings. So pretty much nothing else you need to touch. Optimization you can do, but optimization, it will, then you would have to go back to expert advisors, and then you will set up the start, the step, the stop, and I don't know, is there anything else? No, and that's it. So you would have to change different setups here, and it will try to give an optimization, but it takes much longer time. So that's why, if you know roughly what hours you think would be better, and stops and lot sizes, and with my, let's say, the distances, then it's better to do it this way. So, but the optimization is quite useful. You can do so, and then you press start. Okay, and so you press start, and then you just see what's going to happen. So it's all in front of you. Well, you see the problem is I pressed visual mode. You see there is nothing. You can't see what's happening. So then you have all of these. You can press result and see what is happening here. So well, we need to, let's press, no, we're not going to do anything. So just result. Nothing's happening until it's going to finish. Graph is also, you can see a little bit it started to do something. So yeah, you see for all of these times, you see it's like second, fourth, it's not doing anything, it's just waiting for a good entry point. So you see then it started to place the orders, so it shows you here the profits, the balance, and then you can check it out on graph. So that's how it's moving. So, and then afterwards you will have a report, and it just would have to wait until it finishes. So but you can't see anything what's happening, right? So you can see, you see it's finished. So now you can see again, let's see the results, and we have results, we have a graph. Okay, so that's our from 1st of February to 15th of February, using, this is fully automatic, and you have a report. So, and this report shows you a proper report, which you can see the results of your trades, right? So what we had, maximum drawdown like 0.7, long positions, we had short positions, 6 winning, 6 profit trades, all total 6. So you see, if you would have been trading with this EA, this shows you from the 1st of February to, well, 2nd February till today, you would make profit. Okay, so with the gross profit is 998. And the important thing you need to check is this. You can see here 90% modeling quality. If you have less than 90%, if it's 80 or 70 or 60, that means you have missing data or something is not right. So you really need to try to go download again data. And so what you can do, you shut MT4 and then you restart it, open it again, you download it again, and you can close it again and reopen it. So you try to restart it and see, and until you get quality up to 90%. I have a lot of you guys sending me EA's results, and they're showing this modeling quality 70, 50, 60%. This is not good. I'm telling you, that's how it has to be. It has to be 90%. So you see, this is one of the examples I'm showing you. And so let's say now what actually was it making. So that's why you want to see on the screen. So you press visual mode, and you do exactly the same. We'll leave all the settings and we press start again. And now you actually can watch what is EA doing. So you can slow down and you can speed it up. So let's just speed it up because we don't want it too long. But you see, it will take much longer than the visual one. So than the non-visual mode. So, but in this one you can at least see what it's actually doing, and you can move a little bit here and just to see what's how. You see, that shows you at it's 1:30, yeah, 1:30, it was placing the orders above and below. So what is it? And so next we're waiting what's going to happen next. So you can see the dates, for example, see what's happening on the 4th of February. So it's 8 o'clock in the morning. So you have 9 o'clock. So that's what you can watch, see how it works, what it does. So you see at 1:30, it should, you see, here we go, around 130, it placed the orders both directions. This is where the price, you can see it didn't take us into the trade, so it canceled itself, because what did I did? I put 180 minutes. You see, and then you can see visually, okay, 180 minutes actually wasn't that bad, because, for example, if it would have been longer, we could have gotten a bad trade. Or maybe if I would have kept it longer, we would go into a profitable trade, right? So now you can see it's next day, right? So we had the next day, and again it's placed the orders, and again they come out without triggering it. You see, that's, you just squeeze a little bit more and you can see it didn't trigger. So then you watch. So that shows you that the EA is working, how it works and what it does. So then just we can sit and wait. I'm going to speed it up a little bit, so we don't have to wait for too long. Okay guys, so watch this out. This is actually showing you we got into the trade. You see it's sold, so you can see it's having a here sell. This is where our stop was, so now you can see that's what would happen, and that's it. It just closed half positions, and the rest of it closed by the trailing stop. So that's what we saw. It was in non-visual, in the results. This is what the visually you can see where the trade happened, okay, how it happened, okay, so how EA performed. And here we go guys, this is our next trade. So you can see it took us into the trade, but you can see the other one is still on because I have 180 minutes, so the other one doesn't cancel until 160 minutes. Now you can see it's canceled, the other trade is on, we have stop loss, and let's see if the price will hit the stop loss or it will turn around. Of course guys, I will make more videos with my EA testings. We will try different times. You've been asking me for a very long time. Sorry, just like don't have much time doing it, because you see it takes very long time to do it, and we want to test for a few months, right? So to have a little bit better picture. But bear in mind that, like I'm saying, if you are downloaded data from your broker, well, if you've been trading with your broker for a while, so that could be enough, because market is changing, and going only a few months back could be enough compared to go months and years. Except, well, of course, if you check it through the years, it would be much better, because you know, and you go through some really bad times, bad areas, and you need to know will it work or not. So, but I will show you the test. We will try a few months back, because we know roughly what was happening. We will try to go through the big movements, right? Mixed movements. So you can see it's actually it's placed the orders next day, so the previous one is still running. So you see here it shows you it's opened, so now the trade is closed. This is another trade still running, but the other one's trade is closed, and so that's how, if it automatically, it will just keep going and place the orders automatically, so you don't have to look for entry points like I do. But I prefer to do it manually, because I actually look for nice consolidations, nice channels. VVA, it doesn't look for those areas, it just looks for the best times, right? So we need to find a good times, and it looks at the current time. So you can see it's moved the stop loss, you can see it moved the stop, it's already closed half positions. We had a sell, right? We have only one, not point, not one, we had 0.2, so it closed half positions. The rest of it is still running, as you can see here, on the trailing stop now, and it will continue move down with the movement of the price, as you can see here. So that's it, it's just closed the other half position. So you see, that's how it works, and that's how you test it. Okay, so as you can see now it's finished. You can see still the same results. So that's the same, and the graph the same, and also report once again checking out 90%. So and this is where you have it, results done. So that's how it's done, guys. That's how you can test EAs, and also, like I'm saying, you can choose and test indicators, other EAs, change the settings, and test and see how it works, and if it does what it's supposed to do. So I hope that video was a little bit useful for you, and if you like it, don't forget to subscribe, like, press the bell, so you don't miss any new videos for my expert advisor. You can find more information in description under this video, and more videos are coming, of course, with more tests, back test, and real life trades. You can see, you can watch my videos where I'm showing you how I'm using the EA in real trading, and see you next time. Happy trading, everyone. Bye.